Can the Pittsburgh Steelers be the team to beat this season? With a relentless defense led by stars like TJ Watt, an offense packed with explosive talent in Najee Harris, and a versatile group of receivers, they look more dangerous than ever. Add in the coaching genius of Mike Tomlin, and you've got a recipe for a squad that could dominate the AFC. But do they really have what it takes to go all the way? Stick around to find out why this Steelers team is poised to terrify the league. Now, let's talk about what makes this offense so dangerous. It's not just about one star player. It's the balance and versatility across the board. Starting with the running backs, Najee Harris is getting a lot of attention, and for good reason.
They just got the snap off. They got it to Harris. Pittsburgh's got the lead.
He's a tough runner who fights for every inch, but what's really making waves is how the Steelers are using their backfield. Jaylen Warren, on the other hand, the complimentary back, is adding an extra layer to the offense.
On second down, Warren looking for an alley. He's got the end zone, and the Steelers are an extra point away from tying it.
He's quick, agile, and his ability to catch passes out of the backfield gives the Steelers even more ways to keep defenses on their toes. Then there's the receiving core. The Steelers have built a group of playmakers who each bring something different to the field. Whether it's those speedy deep threats who can stretch the field or the reliable slot receivers who excel at getting open in tight spaces, they're set up to attack defenses in multiple ways. And let's not forget the tight ends. They've become key players, not just in blocking schemes, but in making those crucial catches that keep drives alive. Their presence forces defense to account for every inch of the field. The real backbone of all this, though, is the offensive line. These guys don't always get the spotlight, but they're doing the dirty work that allows the skill players to shine. They've been rock solid, creating space for the run game and giving the quarterback enough time to read the field. This group's discipline and strength are helping set the tone for every offensive play. Undeniably, their offense is balanced, flexible, and ready to adapt to whatever the opposing defense throws at them. But before we continue, if you're enjoying this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell as we now switch gears and talk about the real muscle of this team, their terrifying defense. This unit is built to dominate. Leading the charge is TJ Watt, who's a force all on his own.
Empty backfield, ball on first down, under pressure, down he goes, second sack for TJ Watt.
His ability to pressure the quarterback and disrupt plays in the backfield makes life miserable for any offense that lines up against him. He's not just a sack artist, he's also got an incredible instinct for making game-changing plays, whether it's forcing fumbles or swatting down passes at the line. But it's not just Watt making noise. The defensive line as a whole has been relentless, stuffing the run and collapsing the pocket, which forces quarterbacks into hurried decisions. Opposing offenses know that facing this front seven means they're in for a tough day. The linebacking core adds another layer of versatility. These guys can rush the passer, drop into coverage, and fly to the ball on running plays. Their aggression and quickness give the Steelers a true edge when it comes to defending against both the run and the pass. Then there's the secondary. While they might not always grab the headlines, this group is packed with talent. The cornerbacks are tight in coverage, making it hard for receivers to find space. And the safeties are ball hawks, ready to pounce on any mistake made by the opposing quarterback. The Steelers' secondary also adds a physical element, stepping up to support the run defense and making big hits that can change the momentum of a game. The defense is built to challenge every aspect of an offense. From the pass rush that constantly disrupts the backfield to the secondary that keeps receivers locked down, the Steelers have all the pieces to dominate on this side of the ball. And that's exactly what makes them such a terrifying contender this season. Now, let's see how their coaching strategy ties it all together. Well, this is one of the biggest advantages the Steelers have this season. The man at the helm, Mike Tomlin. He knows how to take advantage and understands every situation he might come across.
Quality of their participation, be our guide in terms of their inclusion. Jaylen Warren, Pruitt, Patterson.
He's not just an experienced coach, he's a master at getting the most out of his players. You can even call him a motivational speaker, as he knows how to encourage his team.
We got to have a great environment. A great environment produces individual great days and collective great days.
And, well, year after year, he has shown that he knows how to build a team that plays tough, smart football. His approach mainly focuses on fundamentals and putting his players in the best positions to succeed. His leadership style resonates with the team. His emphasis on discipline and preparation is evident every time the Steelers take the field. They're known for playing with a relentless drive and never backing down no matter who they're up against. That attitude starts with Tomlin. He's built a culture of accountability where every player knows their role and executes it with precision. But he isn't doing this alone. The rest of the coaching staff plays a huge part in shaping this team's identity. Offensive and defensive coordinators have tailored their strategies to highlight the strengths of the roster. Whether it's dialing up creative blitzes on defense or finding ways to get playmakers involved on offense, the coaching staff keeps the Steelers versatile and unpredictable. And let's not forget his in-game decisions. He's known for making smart calls when the pressure is on, whether it's going for it on fourth down or managing the clock to perfection. His ability to adjust on the fly, read the flow of the game, and keep the team focused is what sets him apart as a coach. This edge in coaching is a huge reason why the Steelers can be a real threat this season. But that's not all. Special teams can often be the deciding factor in close games, and the Steelers know this well. This season, their special teams unit has quietly become a real strength. Starting with the kicking game, they have a dependable kicker who doesn't shy away from high-pressure situations.
Boswell drills it straight away and keeps on doing it.
Whether it's nailing long field goals or securing extra points, he provides a level of consistency that every championship-caliber team needs. His presence gives the Steelers confidence when it comes to making critical decisions, like opting for 3 points when an offensive drive stalls. Then there's the punting game, which is all about controlling field position. The Steelers punter has been doing an excellent job of pinning opponents deep in their territory, forcing them to drive the length of the field against a tough defense. This strategy puts the opposing team at a disadvantage right from the start, often leading to game-changing moments. And let's not overlook the return specialists. The Steelers have some explosive returners who can flip the field with one big play. Whether it's a kick return or a punt return, they keep their opponents on their heels, knowing any mistake in coverage could result in a significant gain. Altogether, they bring reliability and the potential for game-breaking plays. It's this often overlooked aspect that rounds out their profile as a team ready to compete at the highest level. With solid special teams in place, they're prepared to win the championship. But there are some challenges they will be facing ahead. They may look terrifying on paper, but to truly prove they're title contenders, they have to face the heavyweights of the AFC. Teams like the Kansas City Chiefs, Buffalo Bills, and Cincinnati Bengals have all built powerful rosters, each with its own set of challenges. The question is, do the Steelers have what it takes to overcome these conference giants? What sets the Steelers apart is their versatility. When going up against high-octane offenses like the Chiefs, the Steelers' defense can dial up the pressure, forcing quick decisions and creating turnovers. Against teams with strong ground games, they have the front seven capable of shutting down running lanes and making offenses one-dimensional. It's this adaptability that gives them a fighting chance no matter who they're facing. Offensively, the Steelers can adjust their game plan based on the opponent. In matchups against teams with stingy defenses, they have the balanced attack to keep defenses guessing. Their ability to lean on the run or open up the passing game allows them to exploit weaknesses, and their coaching staff is known for crafting strategies that maximize their strengths while neutralizing those of their rivals. Then there's the mental game. The Steelers are a battle-tested squad led by a coach who's been to the top before. They're no strangers to high-pressure situations and know how to handle the grind of a season that includes facing elite competition week after week. This kind of resilience and experience is crucial in the playoffs, where every mistake counts. So, while the road to the championship won't be easy, the Steelers have the tools, mindset, and talent to navigate through the tough AFC landscape. The real test is ahead, and they're geared up for the challenge. The next question is, can they capitalize on their strengths and turn this potential into a Super Bowl run? Well, only time will tell. Also, have a look at this video on what happened to every #1 pick in the draft since 2010. You'll love it.